Okay, this is lesson 57, adding algebraic expressions with negative exponents. They want all the answers with positive exponents. The first thing I do is I write each term without the negative exponent. So the ax to the negative 1, I move it down to the denominator. It becomes ax to the 1. Of course, we don't have to write the 1. Y to the negative 1 becomes 1 over y to the 1, but we don't have to write the 1. So now whenever you add fractions, you have to have a common denominator. So this denominator is x and this is y. A common denominator is xy. So what I do is I multiply top and bottom by y, and here I multiply top and bottom by x, and now my denominators are the same, xy. And so I take the numerators, ay plus x, because x times 1 is x, and put it all over the common denominator. Kind of easy, actually. Once again, I get rid of the negative exponent, so I move it into the denominator. It becomes y to the first down here, but I don't have to write the 1. And bz, and I'm going to write it over 1. Now the common denominator when you have y and you have 1 is just y. Y is the common denominator. So all I have to do is do this right side, multiply top and bottom by y. And now I have y as my common denominator. I really don't need the 1 there. So I get ax plus bzy all over y. You cannot cancel those y's because of this plus sign. Do not cancel. The final problem, we take a bunch of negative exponents and change them. So I get x over a squared y. I bring the a to the negative 2 down, it becomes a squared. The y to the negative 1 becomes y to the 1, or just y. The z to the negative 1 becomes z to the 1, or just z. So my common denominator, you multiply them all together, is a squared y. So here I have to multiply top and bottom by z, top and bottom by z. And here I multiply top and bottom by a squared y. When I multiply it out, xz, and then a squared times a is a to the third y. And I put it all over the common denominator. My answer is xz plus a cubed y all over a squared yz.